Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of the Podcast Enterprise, the only podcast recorded aboard the Starship Enterprise. This fucking bucket of bolts, this fucking meandering Chevy Nova, this fucking used car.
Here we are drifting through the far reaches of space.
Just boring.
People wouldn't know how boring it is.
You know, you think, I want to be on top of the world. I want to be aboard one of this, Galaxy class star cruisers. It's a Galaxy class pain in my ass is what it is. I fucking hate this job. That's my co-host is Ensign Tyler.
And that's Ensign Sohrab.
And we're crew members from the Starship Enterprise. I fucking hate this.
But, not for long. We are recording this podcast aboard the Starship Enterprise to make it off the Starship Enterprise. We're gonna hit it big. We're gonna broadcast this through the far reaches of the galaxy.
Everybody, Klingons, Vulcans, those damn dirty Romulans, all of them. We're gonna be famous.
Don't
we're gonna
call them damn dirty if we're
That's
gonna.
right. No,
that's potential audience that you're.
No one wants to be space canceled.
We're gonna broadcast this in. If you get a space canceled,
I don't want to get a space canceled.
I'm gonna be absolutely furious. It's first episode too.
But you would say we're probably the lowest ranking members aboard this. I mean, we have one lower ranking person, and that is our producer Info. Yes, he is a soulless
droid who is at our beck and call. And anytime we need something looked up, he can go through his encyclopedic knowledge
in his head, right?
Own.
But we kind of got stuck. He's not the smartest robot. We kind of got like the
inside of his stupid little tin head.
Tin. He is surely he's made of tin.
He's an early model. Of the android.
He's back. Remember they were making phones and they would break right away. He's one of the ones that didn't quite break. He's still usable a little bit.
He's like the sidekick of droids.
If you're joining us from another part of the galaxy where you haven't, because us humans, we've perfected, as you probably know, we've perfected life. There's no
pretty much everything. There's no way that there's a higher life form than us.
Yes, that's right. And we got job placed.
I'll stick to that.
We'll stick to it too. We place people in cushy jobs, and unfortunately, we got stuck being on with just the dumbest high command.
This is the only job that I qualified for. Yes. I don't know about you, but
I barely graduated from Starfleet High School. I mean, I barely, by the skin of my teeth, I got through that.
Yeah, it's really. I'm surprised.
And now your family, and in your human family, you're from United States, Florida.
I'm from Florida in the United States. I mean, generations ago, but it takes a lot of generations to dilute that.
Now, I was kind of diving into, Starfleet records, looking into ancient Florida, and it looks like your people worshipped jet skis, correct? You treated them as gods, perhaps?
Well,
mechanic gods that could zoom you through the water?
We called them sea-doos.
Sea-doos.
As a... It's
form of show of respect, I would assume.
We worship the almighty Sea-Doo. and they were simultaneously our gods and our only source of wealth.
Wow, what a fascinating history for such a stupid time in our humanity's life.
A lot of people were glad that when it sank.
Yes.
When the whole state of Florida was underwater.
I remember. Yes, that right.
That was a troublesome time in human history.
That was year 2025, I believe. Florida sank.
I think it was 2025, 4 or 5.
Yeah. Well, we didn't pay attention in Starfleet High School, so we.
No, I was drunk the entire time.
We were drunk. Fun fact about this fucking Dodge Odyssey of a van fucking spaceship. The slowest fucking elevators of any starship I've ever been on.
How are the elevators so slow? The ship is so fast, and the elevators are so slow.
You can go warp 9, but we can't go warp 0 on an elevator.
Take the elevators out. Beam me
anywhere on the ship.
I need to take a piss. Beam me to the bathroom.
I tried. You know what I tried doing? I got in trouble for. What Picard yelled at me for? I tried to beam a poop out of my butt. And they got real mad about it.
I can't.
Picard, his bald head was his little vein was.
I can't imagine a person thinking that is a bad idea.
I think it's a great idea.
To me, that sounds like the best idea I've ever heard.
I feel like Starfleet would love to know that you can transport a poop out of your butt safely.
I think that
we've cured hemorrhoids.
I think if you did that, if you successfully accomplished beaming a poop out of your butthole, then they would give you an honorary Starfleet degree.
Exactly. And
they would have to.
I would get my own ship. I would get my own Dodge Dart of a fucking spacecraft.
But you could go wherever you want.
So Picard was mad. He saw me doing it. I was all drunk. I was in the transporter room. I was kind of, I had the cheeks opened up. I was just kind of playing around with the dials.
What was your position?
I was haunched over.
Hunched over?
Haunched.
Okay, so this is a new position that I've never... You were haunched over.
Haunched over. And
where were your hands?
And
don't tell me that they weren't spreading those cheeks.
They were spreading the cheeks.
They were spreading the cheeks.
And he saw and he yelled. And then he got right. And I don't know, guys. I know we got the second in command. His name is Riker. He's just the hottest idiot I've ever seen.
He's so fucking hot.
He's just so hot, right? God.
He's a real son of a bitch, but he's hot as hell.
He's a son of a bitch. He is an 8-foot tall glass of cold water on a hot summer day. That's what he is. But he is just
I wish I knew what summer
was
to get that reference.
It was season time. It's all mystery. Get me off this fucking ship. Let me tell you guys what happened yesterday. You're not going to believe what fucking happened. We're floating around space. We're doing our fucking boring ass jobs, right? And then out of nowhere, a fucking alien chain link fence appears surrounding our ship. Chain link fence.
We all got put in gigantic space jail.
Space jail.
As
chain
a
link
ship.
fence. As a chain link fence. Like we're an immigrant who got caught crossing a border. But no, we got stuck in a chain link fence. We don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, some doofus appears. He's named after a letter of the alphabet.
I don't know if he beamed aboard the ship. It seemed like he just kind of appered.
He seems a tad omniscient. Omnipotent? Which one?
Yeah, it sounds like both. It does sound like he's omnipotent and omniscient.
Omniscient, that's right.
And he showed up and he just immediately started fucking with Picard, which I
love. I did enjoy that.
I do love how much he fucked with Picard.
Picard was like, get off my bridge.
Get off my bridge.
Shut up, you bald asshole.
Look, I mean, he's made some good decisions in the past. He's a smart guy, but he's a smart guy, but he does sound really dumb when he yells, "Get off my bridge."
He's over. It's weird that he's the captain of a Galaxy class starship, but he sounds like he's overacting. And it's like, bro, we're in real life, and you're the captain. Yeah, he sounds very Shakespearean.
Sounds positively Shakespearean, and I don't know where he's getting this training.
No idea.
Yeah, because I don't think. I mean, again, I wasn't paying attention.
Was he in the groundlings before he joined? Starfleet? What's going on with this guy? This guy shows up, and Worf thinks, guys, I haven't even told you about Worf. Worf, this guy, he thinks he's such a badass. He's such a little pussy.
I have a soft spot in my heart for him because he's full of bluster, but I think he's got a
fucked up face.
He's got a okay.
Is that right?
I'm just saying we're gonna broadcast this to everywhere, and we need all the audience.
I'm not scared of you. People are so scared of Klingons. I'll fight a Klingon right now.
I don't want to get canceled by Klingons.
You're in charge of security, right? You see an omnipotent, omniscient being beam himself on the bridge. Your first instinct is to fist fight the guy. Yeah. What school did you? Where did you get an education where you're a drunk Irishman?
Again. I think he's got heart, and I appreciate that about him. But if you're gonna fight an omnipotent being, you're not gonna just point a little TV remote control laser thing at him.
I think you're gonna meet Vishnu and just punch her right in the jaw.
I don't know what that means.
And guys, this isn't your regular podcast where we're gonna have some guest. On blather. No, this is about me and you.
If we've shown anything so far, we can carry this podcast.
We can carry this 100%.
We don't need a guest.
No,
we're not. I don't want to be one of those podcasts that's overly reliant on guests.
Absolutely not. We're the stars of this. We might be underappreciated on the ship, but we have important things to talk about.
Again, our whole purpose here is to become famous.
Yeah, exactly. And
we want to be famous
on our own merit.
On our own merits.
We're not interviewing any dinguses.
Not because we're not going to be famous because we talk to other people well.
That's stupid.
You guys want to be famous?
Oh my god!
You want to be famous?
It's the guy. It's cute.
Yeah,
it's the guy.
I'm the guy.
Wow.
Hey, it's the guy.
Wow,
whoopsie.
That's not the speaking voice you were using yesterday. The one yesterday was much more.
Yeah, well, I'm a gigantic being that knows all of consciousness and intelligence. I can change my fucking voice.
But that's the voice you choose.
You people are inbred scum. You can't change your voice. You might particularly not be, but your species as a whole quite inbred.
Okay.
Well, so our species as a whole is inbreeding.
I don't care. Yeah, whatever. If you have a hot cousin, go for it. I don't hate it. I'm not hating on it. I didn't say I hated it.
Wow, it's so weird to hear from an omnipotent being that doing your cousin's okay.
Well,
yeah, whatever.
From this, it sounds like he's got the most powerful and most open mind.
That's right.
I'm very open-minded because my mind is infinite.
We didn't,
open mind, yeah.
You can't just beam yourself into places to just...
I could have you evaporated into air if I wanted to, but I choose not to do it. Might I say that on your fucking advanced ship, the two black people have the most fucked up faces.
Whoa! What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, and they're still hotter than all the white people.
No, they are.
Isn't that a testament to how fucking... You're the worst part of the worst species, the white people. You're the worst part. The black people, they're kind of nice.
You know what's frustrating is I feel like after the events of yesterday, Picard kind of snapped this out of you. I'm surprised that you're on, you're on our podcast. I'm like, I thought you had the trot.
Oh yeah, that wasn't part of my infinite plan all along. Yeah, give the little doggy a bone. Right. Get a little carrot to the rabbit, right?
So we didn't expect this, obviously.
Oh, now we got a guest.
Now Q is our guest, and
God damn it!
I guess
I could get you sponsors.
Yeah. You can get us sponsors?
Oh yeah, I know the guy who makes carrots on Corellia. Yeah, one of the biggest carrot farmers in the fourth sector.
That's such a hipster. Carrot juice, Who
do you think's gonna listen to this?
Oh, fair
cool
enough.
People? No, losers. Okay, I'll get you a sponsor for losers. I like dumb people who are adventurous. You're dumb but boring.
Okay,
so I don't like that.
I don't want to. I'm not trying to.
I don't like that.
And guess I can't let you talk about my co-host like that.
And
but you like it.
What was it that you did to Picard? Because I
wasn't around for that.
I know that you were fucking with. We heard throughout the ship that you were fucking.
You guys
with
aren't
Picard.
in the know.
We're not in the know.
We're down here. We have boring jobs.
You're fucking scrubbing toilets. Fucking.
Well, our toilets scrub themselves. I mean, come on.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You're not that advanced. You still have women wearing skirts everywhere.
The men were no. We got two guys.
Like you're all progressive, right?
They chose to wear those skirts.
Of course, the fucking gypsy woman's magical.
She's not.
Right. Oh yeah! Oh wow! The Greek-looking broad can read the future. Oh, interesting. Wow,
she's an empath. Okay,
she's
you're
a gypsy.
Being unempathetic right now to her empath.
She's a gypsy.
That's offensive.
It does feel like he's trying to teach us something here, but look, we don't make those decisions. Okay,
yeah, we're very low on the totem pole.
True. So that's why I respect you. That's why I came here to talk to you.
You're at a Chick-fil-A.
You don't know any better. You don't know any better. You're just dumb.
Hey,
you don't have a chance in life.
I'm gonna choose not to take offense at that.
There's nothing wrong with being stupid. I wish I didn't have all this infinite knowledge. Let me tell you that.
Is it a burden?
It's a burden.
So you showed up and you were obviously wasted.
Hammered,
which I love.
A little bit. Why do you think World War I happened, buddy?
Okay. See, whoa! Yeah, you got Franz Ferdinand killed.
Yeah.
Just because you were just bored and drunk.
Just because I wanted to see French people die. Because that was the entire point of World War I. Throw the French in the meat grinder, and we absolutely did it, baby.
What was it that started your
hatred of the French?
They put too much butter on everything.
That's actually
they just put too much butter on food.
I 100% agree with you on that.
It's a miracle that they're not fat, and I think they've got a little magic they're hiding up their sleeve about it. They're all skinny and hot, but they eat butter all day.
That's
something's not
they're
right.
They're fucking all the time.
So okay, so you started World War I.
World War I, one of my greatest accomplishments. World War II, out of my hands.
Really?
I tried to stop Hitler many times, but you guys hate the Jews a lot. That was just bound to happen, I guess. You guys, the hate could not be contained.
Wow.
I couldn't stop it.
I think if Picard proved anything yesterday, it shows that we're past that.
We're past that.
We're past that.
Yeah.
We're way past that.
Yeah, you might. Yeah.
So what else in here? So what about
the Beatles? Broke them up.
You broke up the Beatles?
You think that little Chinese lady did it all on her own? I helped her out.
Okay.
I was like, "Hey, John, Paul doesn't like your bowl cut."
What could you even gain from breaking up? What I don't understand.
You just wanted to take away
because I knew they were giving too much joy, and I wanted Wings to form. Wings were the final form of the Beatles. Silly love songs. You ever heard that one?
Yeah,
that's the best thing y'all ever did.
That's the best thing humanity.
Not
People ours.
Had enough of silly love songs.
Q is a fan of Wings.
Love Wings. Love Wings.
I like this voice that you've done.
Yeah.
This is a good version of
this.
This
is a good version. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I can't believe you changed your voice on the fly just because you felt like it. I just can't.
Sorry, I'm just interesting.
Can I ask what's with the chain link fence? I don't understand the chain link fence. I don't see why.
The thing that stopped you.
Yeah.
There isn't really a chain link fence, but we just make a chain link fence appear, but it's because it's the only thing your simple dumb minds could understand. You couldn't actually understand the defenses we have, so we have to have a rudimentary object you know about.
A visual representation.
Yeah, it's a visual representation of an energy wall that your feeble minds could never comprehend.
You keep calling us stupid, but you popped into our podcast to call us stupid.
Everyone likes to talk to an idiot. Smart people are annoying. They know everything.
You could be doing anything in the universe, and you're here getting drunk with us, and I appreciate it.
And
I
it's
do
great.
appreciate
I like hanging out with feeble-minded peons.
All right, you don't need
Little gremlins.
okay.
I love little gremlins.
So World War One.
World War One
broke up the Beatles. Now? What about 9/11?
Oh,
that was all Bush, baby. I had nothing to do with that. One of the greatest plans of all time. Okay. I don't like it, but well done.
Whoa.
Okay, wow.
The bombshells.
So you respect it just because it was a plan.
I respect Texans.
You.
That's the state I respect.
That's what
they know how to get things done while like being cool about it.
Is there?
You know why JFK was shot in Texas? Because I was having a good time.
Was that just your cum that killed JFK?
Yeah, one shot from the grassy knoll.
Oh God! Actually, you know what? I'm kind of starting to warm up to this. You put our lives in jeopardy. You almost got us all killed.
You kind of did.
Well, no,
it was kind of your fault. You went on that whatever planet.
No, you made the sauce. We had to disconnect the saucer. We had a saucer set.
I didn't make you do anything. You all have your own free will.
You know what I loved about that is they called it the emergency saucer sep.
Yeah.
We couldn't come up with a better way of saying that.
Exactly.
It's just the
ESS.
words.
ESS. That's beautiful.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
First try.
ESS.
You haven't evolved in 2,000 years.
We're not good
You
at
still have
naming
Irishmen. There's still Irish
You mean
people
the
on
nice
board.
guy who beams people on? He's a
You haven't
peach.
gotten over race
like-
yet? You still Irish? O'Brien? Oh, wow.
Well, you know,
Irish is Irish a race?
I don't understand what you're mad at. Are you mad that
I'm just mad that you haven't gotten past these little divides. Everyone should be named 1, 2, 3, 4. That's progress. But
All right.
no, you want to be
You're right.
sectarian? I get it.
All right.
Yeah.
God.
Sorry.
Well, okay, so you showed up, you start fucking with Picard,
Which I love.
which I love.
Don't like the guy.
Okay, well,
You know, we kind of shitting on him earlier, but
He ain't Riker, I'll tell you that much.
you like Riker too? You're a fan of Riker too?
I'd like to be imprisoned on Riker's Island. I tell you that.
hot.
I like to be in there for a life sentence.
You know, I want to see. Yeah, Riker's a good-looking dude.
if only Riker was a black hole, then you could fuck him.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of that? Now, what do you think of that Data fella? What do you think of that android?
Data,
Yeah.
cold, smart, but cold.
Cold, yeah.
Cold, yeah.
He wants to be human. I mean, he's got
Yeah,
that going
but he
for
never
him.
will be. And thank God for him.
You know, he doesn't sleep. He just sits.
Really?
He doesn't sleep. He just sits
He
in
says
his
that
room.
shiny glitter skin.
Yeah, shiny. You know, what he's really into. He's really into hentai. It's weird. Yeah, he's like unabashedly into it because he doesn't know shame yet.
Explain to me.
What's hentai?
Explain to me.
I know everything. I've never heard of hentai. Never made that. I haven't found that part of the dark web.
Explain to me exactly what hentai
It's
is.
just gross cartoons of anime characters having sex with each other.
Gross.
Yeah, it's gross. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not into it. I'm not into it. I've seen
now
Data because Data has no shame. He doesn't have a shame chip.
But you're trying to impose. You're kink shaming.
I'm
Data.
not kink shaming.
You're
Whoa!
kink shaming Data.
Do not try to beat me to death with a pain stick like this is some kind of Klingon canceling ceremony. All right, I refuse to deal with
Look,
that.
I'm on your side, but I'm just telling you, you gotta tread lightly. We're
Okay.
being recorded now. This
All right.
isn't.
Yeah.
We're not just in the break room right now. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to. If I get canceled, like he's gonna turn me into his cum. That's what he says.
I might just do that either way, baby.
I heard that you like beamed Picard
They had
to
a
like
trial.
like
They
a
had a trial.
Yeah, we had a little trial. He claims he bested me verbally, but
He did. No, he did.
you weren't there.
I heard. I hear things.
Oh, you heard about it? Yeah, I let him survive.
You
I can't kill off a bald man. It's a hate crime.
You kept freezing people. You freezed like 3 people.
Yeah, I was peeing on him.
That's what you're pissed at.
Quick dry piss. It reacts with oxygen and it dries real quick.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
You're disgusting.
That's
That's not
surprising.
disgusting.
You know-
Piss is beautiful.
It's wild that the like most advanced being in the universe all of your power is based on human bodily
fluids.
functions.
Yeah, it's a lot of passages and-
Right.
I have a feeling, just like we're probably the most unable bodied, probably the worst crewmen of the Enterprise. I feel like you might be the worst member of the Q race. I think
I'm the only Q.
No, that's not. You're lying to me.
I will not reveal the secrets of my race.
All right.
Yeah. You think I'm going to reveal them on the first episode? Tune in to episode 5.
So
That's good. That's good.
Okay, let me riddle me this. If you guys had a penis and if you peed on someone, they froze to death, would you do it?
I would absolutely.
Yeah.
If you were walking by...
I would be doing that right now. If
walking by the gypsy lady and she's looking at Riker instead of you, you pee on her. You pee on her.
Wow.
I'm not saying... You obviously resurrect her eventually. You
We don't have that power. You have that power.
You just melt them and then someone has to drink the urine so the curse is lifted.
Oh my god, curse! There's a curse. I thought you're not a witch. I feel like you're messing with us.
I'm a witch. I'm a lover. I'm a bitch. I'm a mother.
So
I do not feel ashamed.
So you put
Oh,
put Picard to the test, and
He did well. He did well.
Yeah.
His brain doesn't have to work on hair growing, so it can think more.
I feel like you just got drunk. You watched an episode of Judge Mathis, and you were like, "This is a good idea."
I don't watch dumbass shows.
What's your favorite human TV show?
Rugrats.
Okay.
are
Strange
you,
choice.
are you into?
That's. What were you gonna say?
I like Dill and Lil. Dill, Lil, and Phil. I like rhymes. I might be an infinite creature of the universe, but I like
I'm
rhymes.
seeing a lot of red
Dime, lime, slime.
like-
That's fun.
You like order.
I like
in the
order.
universe.
I like order.
Yeah.
Rhymes
You know what's,
are order.
You know what's
Rhymes are
kind of
order.
you know what's kind of making me uneasy is I'm seeing a lot of red flags from Q being autistic, which scares me. That's a lot of power.
See, that's where y'all fucked up. The autistic people were your ticket to the big time.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah.
you slaughtered them.
We didn't do-
remember?
no, we didn't do it.
Yeah, you told them, nah,
can't-
you're a loser.
We
Oh,
can't
yeah.
be held responsible for the sins of our ancestors,
From
and that's
thousands-
coming from me directly.
a white man.
Wow, white people.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you do again?
What's that?
Not much.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
I just want you to say it. You listened to Nickelback.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Was Nickelback you?
That was the worst part about September 11th. Was Nickelback's second album came out on 9/11. Silver Side
true?
Up. That's
Is that
actually
true?
true. I look it up. Look at have your fucking robot bitch look it up.
Info. Can you pull that up?
You soulless.
Silver
you
Side Up.
soulless
We'll look that up.
automat. You
Silver Side Up came out on Tuesday, September 11th, 2001. I swear to God.
So
It
they
had to
couldn't
hit-
I mean, it happened in the morning.
If he's right, you can set my phasers to
And there were
surprise.
some people who woke up early enough to buy the album first. They're like, I gotta be there at 8
So they got the
a.m.
album, and then they got the
Yeah.
news of 9/11.
And they're like, well, I gotta play the record. And they played it. They played. There are a few people in the world who played the record in between the two towers being hit. They listened to the first Nickelback
It was-
album.
It was the terrorists and the people who were going to buy the Nickelback CD both got up and were like, "Today's a big day."
Yeah. Today's the first day of the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I almost miss terrorism. I mean, we perfected societies. You know.
Oh, you don't think there'll be terrorism? What about that fucking ship, that jellyfish that shot the little...
It wasn't
the little
terrorism.
I don't remember their names, the little Gorbazoids or whatever they were. You got Groppler. Let's talk about
Groppler.
Groppler Zorn. Well, there's
saw
a pussy drying name.
Guys, if you're not
I saw Groppler walking around the halls. I was like, "Hide the kids."
So guys, just to give you a little update on what happened. So Q put us on trial, and then he decided he's going to test us, like it's the fucking SATs or something, right?
Yeah.
And then our test is we show up at Farpoint Station, which that sounds like the name of a binder company. That doesn't sound like a space. It's a stupid name. We get to Farpoint Station, and when we meet this guy who's in charge of Farpoint, his name is Groppler Zorn. He's got hair like a 70s porn star.
Yeah.
Not one of the good ones.
Not one of the good
one.
And he just
The type
Groppler.
your fucking poor moms watched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they couldn't afford the good ones.
Groppler.
Where it was grainy.
Grainy.
The footage was grainy.
Groppler. That's like a super predator of children.
Yeah.
He's a real Groppler.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he grappled those kids. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, my God.
And he's making apples. He kind of has he can kind of do what you
Well,
do.
yeah, he's like kind of seducing that little jellyfish.
That was weird, wasn't it?
I didn't like
space
that. I didn't like that.
So it turned out that Groppler was holding a giant space jellyfish hostage,
Yes,
right?
he was. Yeah.
So that's what happened?
yeah.
Which made no sense.
Yeah.
But who am I to say anything? I'm just intelligent and smart.
Well, it's a bit...
So you side with Groppler.
I side with Groppler. He saw an opportunity. He took advantage of it. Nothing wrong with that.
It's a thing. It's something that we humans would have done many generations ago.
Yeah, not
and
now, though.
if you put yourself in Picard's shoes, are you doing it? Are you saving the jellyfish?
If I put myself in Picard's shoes, the first thing I'm doing is I'm buying a baseball hat because I'm walking around looking like a fucking idiot. All right, that's the first thing I'm doing. Second thing I'm doing,
Very Sohrab, I like you now.
I'm quitting. If I'm Picard, I'm quitting Starfleet, and I'm gonna make shoes. I'm gonna cobble. That's what I'm
Cobble.
gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Cobbler.
I'm a cobbler. Yeah.
He's gonna fuck that person though.
Who?
That one lady who just came on the ship.
You know the Dr. Crusher.
Dr. Crusher. Dr. Crusher. Sounds like a frat guy who gets laid. You know what? It's not always the hottest woman, but Dr. Crusher pulls every party.
He was just Mr. Crusher, and then he went to grad school.
Now, what's weird what complicates the relationship is Dr. Crusher's husband died while Picard was his captain. And
What is
Picard-
death but the next great adventure?
I know, exactly. But Picard delivered.
Wait, let me turn that back on you. What is death?
Yeah, what is death?
Death is, well, you go in a room, and if you're good, you're good. You get to have pina coladas and stuff. If you're bad, you got to sort lids for Tupperware. You gotta sort through a pile of lids, find the right lid for it, and they never fit. They never fit.
They're always stacked.
It's literally a needle in a haystack type thing.
God,
you find
you're evil.
You find the lid, you get to go to heaven.
So do you know God, or are you still just a being?
God and I are adjacent beings.
Adjacent.
He chose to have power. I chose to be a little punk.
Okay.
That's what's different than us.
That's what I like about you.
Yeah, I don't want power. I could kill the Enterprise in a second. I don't care.
And
But
I appreciate that you haven't.
If you want me to, you have a bad breakup, I'll kill her.
You know, I'm actually in between.
I'll kill her. I'll kill that alien baby.
I'm in between therapists, so yeah. Why don't you go ahead and just blow it up?
Blow it up.
End it all,
Hey,
man.
we just started the pod. We can't.
I think there's about 6 seasons left.
Oh God, that's
so.
Don't break the fourth wall in our podcast, man.
Oh my God, there's so many dimensions. There aren't 4 walls, there's 9 walls, you dumb bitch.
So Groppler gets caught in his little scheme to keep a space jellyfish hostage.
Sure.
Which
Yeah.
is a great first episode. It's a great
Episode, like an episode of our lives, right?
Yeah.
Like the episode of it, because that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
It's a great-
It's a very flowery word usage.
It's
but
a
it
great
works.
plot.
To our lives.
Plot
in our lives.
Lives,
It's a
of
great
course.
plot.
It's a plot in our
Right,
lives.
Sure.
right.
And the cathartic ending was just kind of mimetic of our lives. It was
When it
very-
happened in our lives,
In our
I was
lives.
like, this seems plausible.
I remember-
This seems really like it could happen.
I remember wrapping up the day, and I was like, I feel like this was a two-parter. I feel like
Yeah.
this was a two-parter day.
Yeah,
It was a big
The
day.
did-
It was a big day.
It did feel pretty long.
It's like a day in New York City. It's 2 days in one. You know?
One
Yeah.
final question for you goons.
Yeah.
Here we go. You walk into sick bay. Just you're cleaning the toilets or whatever you dumb piss
We
shit
don't
heads
clean
do.
toilets.
We don't clean.
They
We have
clean-
self-cleaning toilets.
What do you do then?
We do audiovisual.
Yeah,
Audio-visual
guys.
stuff?
Audiovisual guys of
Oh, you're the guy.
AV guy.
Oh, the AV guys. Oh, my
throughout-
Romulan porn's not working. Get Tyler in here.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah,
is we
I could
see-
help you with that.
You know what's crazy
I could
is-
help you with that, and I
Everybody-
don't appreciate your tone.
Everybody who masturbates in the holodeck, we know about all of it. Because that's
Yeah.
what.
Wow.
And if you're listening to this and you're from another galaxy, you don't know what the holodeck is. We have a thing on our spaceship. It's a room. You go in the room, you type in some, you put in a program. It's like a video game. And then you just makes a room of whatever you want. But if you want to go in there and make,
Right,
a
I've
room-
heard of this room.
Yeah, it's a room.
It's a room that is ripe for masturbation.
Ripe for masturbation.
Yeah.
It could be for more if you guys had more intelligence, but that's about the limit of your creativity.
Well, one would argue.
Oh, we love to come in different places. Oh, great. I'm glad I gave you life, you dumb bitches.
You didn't give us life. Oh,
My friend did. I could tell him, hey, take it away. And he would. He owes me a favor.
Why does he owe you a favor? What'd you do for him?
Help God move? You bail him out of jail?
I helped God through a little sticky situation we call the Gulf War.
It's fascinating that for an omniscient being, a lot of your knowledge is based specifically in the 20th century.
The most crucial century of our time. Go out and vote, people.
Oh, God.
I had a question, one final question. Let me say,
what's up?
You're going into sick bay. You're
Sure.
just, for whatever dumb shit reason,
Sure.
you go in there and Commander Riker's standing there in the nude. What do you do? What do you do?
Well, I mean, is he...
First, I wipe the sweat from my brow.
There we go. Thank you.
I salute.
You salute him?
He might be naked.
He is naked.
He might be.
He is naked.
But
he's standing up in the middle of the room.
He's still number two. He is still the number two of the ship, and I don't want to lose my job.
What do you do after you salute him?
I would salute my erection.
Yeah.
In the same manner.
Yeah.
Salute. There we go.
Yeah, so I
okay.
do two
Good.
salutes.
Do double salute. I love
So you're
that.
saluting him, and then you're drawing attention to the fact
yeah,
that you
also-
do indeed have an
An
erection.
erection, right? It's always like
And then it's
salute
embarrassing
you,
because in this scenario, I want you to know he doesn't have an erection because he's not attracted to you.
But why is he nude in the sick bay?
He's hot. If you're hot, why wear clothes?
That's good.
Yeah, I
That's
guess
one of the
Tyler,
things
what would
humans don't
Tyler,
get.
You wipe the sweat off your brow, and then
I
you
wipe the sweat off my brow, and then I ask for consent.
Oh wow, great!
I just go straight to
Wow.
consent.
Wow.
Yeah.
You still haven't gotten
love it.
past that.
Jesus.
You humans. You don't know yet.
Well, because we have to.
I know by a twitch of the ear if they're in it or not.
We have to
Well,
make.
we don't have that power, Q.
We have to
One
make
day you
love to
will.
other beings. You get to make love to a black hole. It's not.
You
gonna,
fuck, I make love.
That's.
You've never made love.
I'll tell you
None
one,
of you have made love.
I'll tell you one thing. I would make sweet, sweet love to Riker. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
I mean,
you-
I don't respect him, but god damn it, is he hot?
a good hot
Yeah.
man. The
Yes.
best of you. The best of all of you. And with
He's
that,
a perfect specimen.
He just disappeared. Oh
my God, where'd he go?
God! I don't. You know, it's annoying that he had to fucking fart before he left.
Yeah.
I smelled it, and it just.
He went. As he left, he left a cloud. That I got to tell you, I'm on the fence about it.
Yeah, I don't hate
At
it.
first, it was like, God, that is horrific.
Yeah.
But it's growing on me.
Is that Draco Noir? Does Q fart European cologne?
I think he does.
What a being.
I think he does.
This was I guess, you know, for
But he's got hints of cumin.
yeah.
So wow, that was Q.
We didn't want guests, but we got a guest. It's like you didn't want an alien baby, and you got an alien baby.
Yeah.
I tried to eat you, and it looked like your penis.
Yeah, and that was. I gotta say that this was a lot better than that.
Yeah, that's true.
That was harrowing, and
Yeah.
this was honestly pretty fun.
You know, it put the events of yesterday into perspective. I kind of understood. You know, he had a couple drinks. He had, you know, if I had his power, I'd fuck with, you know, a race and
I would fuck. I would fuck with any bald species I could find. I would test them. I'd be like, well,
yeah.
you can't even handle having hair.
Yeah.
Well, how are you going to handle?
It's a good thing he's clever, because if I was, I'd be like, oh, test you, we're gonna play Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You have to play Mario Kart.
You just want someone to play Mario
So
Kart
lonely.
with.
I'm so lonely, man. On this fucking bucket of bolts. On this
Yeah,
Uber
well-
of a spaceship.
So I'm not sure how much we went over the events of the day. I mean, we did mention the space jellyfish.
We mentioned the space show. I think we got...
You know what I didn't like?
What?
It was that Picard made Riker redock the other part of the ship to the disc,
Yeah, saucer.
the saucer.
You work on the ship. You should know these
Dude,
words.
I don't care. I'm an AV guy. I want to be famous, man. I'm only here to get famous.
Sure. He had Riker dock the saucer
Manually, which is totally, that would be like us cleaning toilets. It don't need it.
No.
Doesn't need to happen.
It's put lives in jeopardy.
Puts lives in jeopardy. And
My wife was on that saucer.
you don't have a wife.
But if I did, that's where she would be, because that's where they live.
Right, and that's not cool of Picard to do. So I'm glad that he got sort of tested and a little
He
bit
nailed
of pushback.
it. Yeah, he did. He did
But
at
he
least
fucking nailed it.
He fucking nailed it. Like a good golf swing. He just brought it in, man.
Yeah, every time you see someone golfing, you're like, I bet they're gonna fucking shank this.
Yeah, but
and then when they hit it straight, I'm always surprised.
Yeah, and that's what he did. We thought he was going to shank it and kill us all, but he fucking nailed it.
He fucking nailed it. As much as I want to be like King of the Idiots, Joe Rogan.
Lord of the Idiots. One of the good things about being AV on this fucking...
Who we, by the way, respect.
We love him so much.
Love him.
Joe Rogan. The ghost of Joe Rogan passed away centuries ago.
Yeah, we respect the hell out of him.
God, it's amazing that he eventually became the president of the United States.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
What a contentious election. Him against Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Kid Rock, surprisingly, on the Green Party, on
Yeah.
the Green ticket.
Yeah, and that's the extent of my historical knowledge.
Sure. So one of the good things about being head of the AV on this fucking Schwinn bicycle of a goddamn spaceship is we can snoop. We get to snoop a little bit. You know, we look around, we see Commander Yar's, how often she poops. I know exactly how often she poops. I know when Data watches hentai. I know when Riker gets nude and walks around. I see all of it. I particularly pay attention to that. But Worf's diary. Worf, he comes off as this badass Klingon who can just beat anybody up and he's scared. But guys, his diary. I mean, he writes it like he's a 13-year-old girl. It is just.
So you found this?
I found copies of it, and I have an excerpt here.
Okay.
Would you do the honors?
Okay, so yeah, I can read it. Yeah.
This is an excerpt from Wharfs Diary. He wrote this yesterday evening. So this is after the events of Q and the chain link fence and Groppler and the space jellyfish. Also, we complain a lot about this being a boring job, but I want to assure you it is. Even though we're talking about space jellyfish and Gropplers and all being, it's still. Imagine if you worked at a law firm and they had cupcakes on a Friday. It still sucks. You're still going to work. You're still soul crushing.
Yeah. Imagine if you worked at a law firm and then on Friday they outside of the window of your skyscraper there were two space jellyfish
Having sex with each other, right?
Having sex with each other. So it doesn't make up for the rest of the week.
No, it doesn't.
No.
So, it doesn't. So anyway, here's
it doesn't make you feel any better about coming in on Monday.
Here's an excerpt from Wharf's Diary.
Should I do a voice?
I think you should do a voice.
Think I should do a Worf voice?
Do the voice you would imagine you would write it in.
Okay, that's better. Yeah. I don't think I can do Worf. I don't know what he.
Yeah, and we'll put some flowery music on this in post.
Okay, yeah. So this is an excerpt from Wharf's
Diary.
Dear diary. Dear diary. We were on the bridge, and this being showed up on the bridge, and he immediately froze one of our officers, and I was just trying to help, and I said something that I thought was going to be so fucking cool. I said, "Captain, permission to clean up the bridge." Nobody even reacted. It was one of the worst moments of my life, and I haven't really recovered, and it only made it harder to react again later when he came back onto the ship, and I was so surprised and frightened that I pointed my phaser at him, and once again I was berated. Captain Jean-Luc Picard basically called me an idiot in front of the people that I work with. I gotta work with these people, and he's treating me like a big dumb guy in front of all my coworkers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this job. It's hard. Everybody thinks I'm so big and strong. They never tell me that, but I think that that's what they must think about me, and I have a softer side. I do. And I just wish that people knew that so they wouldn't treat me like the big, tough, strong guy that they think that I am. But anyway, diary, I have to go. I love that. See, that's wild. I love that he signed off from his diary. Like he said goodbye to his diary like it was someone.
I can only imagine he was just sobbing.
Yeah, so that's Worf's diary, and
what should we do with her outro?
Well, I think Wharfs Diary is going to be. I'll just say that I think Wharfs Diary.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah,
You had something
cooking.
Yeah, great co-hosting.
I thought